Hey, it's Honey. Today I have two packages from AliExpress and I kind of did a little experiment that I want to see the results with you guys because there are a lot of main 5 LPS for sale on AliExpress and I'd say about 99% of them are fake. But is it possible to find real authentic main 5 pets on AliExpress in 2025? And on top of that, can you still find authentic LPS in general and even maybe some cool mystery pets? And well, today we're finding out together because we're going to be opening two packages from AliExpress containing main 5 pets, possibly authentic Littlest Pet Shops, and maybe even a mysterious pet that may or may not be a mystery prototype. I don't know. I'm not saying it is anything special for sure because last time I did that I got bombarded by a freaking hate mod. But maybe it's something special and I want to find out with you guys. So let's get into it. Like I said, I got two packages total. They're actually from the same seller, but it was two separate orders I placed because they had listed multiple LPS for sale at different times. One of these packages contains hopefully some authentic G2 LPS as well as some main 5 pets, which I kind of gambled on. They may or may not be authentic. We're gonna find out together. The second package contains some more, hopefully authentic G2 pets. So I have the pets next to me and we're going to take a look at them one by one. Also, I know you guys are going to ask, and yes, the seller will be linked in the description down below. Because they are an AliExpress seller, they may not be available in every country, so the link might not work for you. I don't know. Living in Australia, it works for me, so hopefully a lot of you international collectors in the US, UK, Europe, wherever can also access this seller, but I just don't know. I live in Australia, so I can't see what other countries can and cannot access this link. But just know the seller's link's in there. You can check them out, make up your own mind whether or not you want to trust and buy from them, because some of the stuff they sell is authentic, some of it isn't. You really just have to be cautious. So I'm going to start off with the pets I'm pretty confident are authentic. And that first one is Gerbil. It's kind of hard to show him on camera because of how he's angled, but I love this mold. They are so goofy looking because they are so big for a little gerbil, but like look like I love him. He has this goofy little expression, little buck tooth, chubby cheeks, big old forehead, little chubby body. He is dirty, of course. I haven't cleaned any of these pets. They are coming straight out of the package so you guys can see what I get. But I love him. He is goofy, he is adorable, and I like his little flower on his head as well. G7, girl, is that you? But for our first pet, I am pretty confident he is authentic. Next pet, another gerbil. I actually didn't realize how many little hamsters and guinea pigs I had ordered in these orders until now, but here he is again, another cute little guy. This guy's less like chubby cute and more like, I don't know, like straight A's on a student cute. I know he combs his hair like that every morning and wakes up, eats his Weetabix, and goes to school on time. I thought his colors were nice, and I always love how their eyes look really cheerful because they have these like little eye bags, little agiosal. So yeah, I thought he was cute. So again, another pet, pretty sure it's authentic. Third LPS in this package, we have the weird G2.5 era where it was G2 molds with G3 eyes, and it is this owl. It's originally from a blind bag set, and I've been wanting it for a while, and I actually have seen this pet pop up multiple times on AliExpress, but I've always missed out on it. Like somebody's always bought it just before I could get to it, so I'm very, very happy to have finally been the one to get this little guy. I will say his head is a little stiff. Like it still moves and bobbles fine, but if you want to like fully change the direction of it, it takes a bit of force. He also has a white neck peg. Now, I know a lot of people use this as an indicator to what is real and what is fake, but some of the later generation pets did actually have white neck pegs, and I don't know if this pet did or not, so if anybody can help me out on that, does this pet traditionally have a white neck peg? Yes or no? Because I don't want to say it's authentic because I don't know what colored neck peg it's meant to have, whether it's meant to be clear or white. Everything else about it looks great. Obviously it's dirty, so ignore that, but like all the printing and everything looks perfect. But I don't want to say for sure that is an authentic pet until I get info on that neck. So our third pet, authenticity, unsure. Fourth pet's a fairy. Now you might be looking at this and thinking it's fake just because, like, what am I even looking at? Is that a freaking Jello pet? And I wouldn't blame you. It was kind of like an obscure blind bag series that Hasbro released, filled with these kind of semi-transparent jelly looking pets, and a couple of them were fairies like this one. From what I know, there are no fakes of these, so I am pretty confident this one's authentic. But I just thought it was a really cool concept to take these fairy designs and turn them into these, they don't have a lot of detail, let's be honest, so they're pretty minimalistic, but these minimalistic kind of cool looking figurines. Their heads still move like a G3 and everything, but I don't know, I just think they look really cool as they are, almost like statues. And even though I'm not the biggest fan of pets that pretty much have no detail besides their eyes, I think for these specific ones it works because the whole appeal is them being this kind of transparent or translucent looking plastic. So for our fourth pet, as far as I'm aware, there's no fakes of these, so I'm gonna say authentic. Carrying on with our fifth pet, we have another jelly fairy. There is so much going on with this one. I wanted to line the pets up in the background, but I feel like I have to move them out of the way just so you can see her better. Boom, she's like the star of the show. She looks like she's about to put on a performance for us, and I think it's really cool. I don't even know if I have the regular version of this fairy. Maybe I do? I don't know. But I thought this one looked really cool because of how massive her wings are. Also, I just kind of love the stance. The fact that her head's darker than her body is a little weird, but it's probably just because the plastic is thicker. And again, usually I'd hate this kind of lack of detail, but it works for these pets. And once again, because I don't think there's any fakes, I'm gonna say authentic. Our sixth pet is this G3 collie. I know a lot of people don't like the G3 collies because it is so different from G2, but I don't mind them. I think they're cute in their own way, and I think there are fakes of G3 collies, but this one looks pretty authentic to me. If you guys know any good indicators, let me know, but just from a first glance and feeling the plastic and everything, I'd say he's authentic. I actually bought this pet because I wanted to do an eye repaint on him, kind of G2ify a G3 pet. I just thought that would be cool. Other collectors have done it in the past, and I wanted to give it a go myself. So there are fakes of G3 collies. I have seen them online, but I am pretty confident this one's authentic. But if you guys have any indicators that this might be fake, let me know. But for now, I'm gonna say authentic. The last two pets I'm pretty confident in are more gerbils. Yes, more of them. I bought these two because I wanted one for my collection and one to customize for a very specific character. I have them, I'm like noticing differences on them and I'm like, should I customize one? Because if you look at their left eyes specifically, they're printed a bit different. This is literally probably just a printing thing and I'm thinking way too much about it, so I am probably going to customize one of them, but I'm like, what if, you know? Like, let's be real, if they made fake versions of these little guys, they would not be making money. But I thought they were really cute. Like, I actually like some of the sticker eye designs. I think they have quite a lot of personality in them. And like I mentioned, I have a custom in mind, so this dirty little guy is probably going to be the one who gets customized. Let me know what you guys think of the differences in the eye printing, but other than that, they seem to be both authentic, and I'm pretty confident in that one. So those were all the pets I'm pretty confident in. Let me know your opinions on the owl and maybe the gerbils at the end, but other than that, I am fairly certain they are all authentic and seem to be in really good condition overall, besides needing a little cleanup. These next three pets though, I need your guys' help with. Two of them are main 5 pets, and one of them is the mysterious raccoon. So let me know what you think of them, and I'll try and show as much detail as possible, but let's take a look. So this is the first main 5. It is the sticker-eyed collie. Now, I have no idea if fakes of this exist. I don't pay attention to this collie that much, at least like fakes and authentics and all that. So I don't know what the telltale signs are for this collie. if there are fakes. All I know is that out of the main 5s that this seller was selling, this was one of the most convincing looking ones. They had multiple for sale, and at the time of recording, I believe they have like 2 or 3 left in stock. And it looks authentic to me, like it feels authentic, obviously dirty, but besides that, I don't really see anything wrong with it. His head's a little like squished down maybe, but that could be something that happens to authentic and fake pets. And because of his head being a little squished down, I literally cannot see his neck joint color. No matter how I like angle it, it is just in there. Here's the bottom of him. Sometimes the licensing is a giveaway, so I want to show it for anyone who's an expert on that. And here he is next to my authentic one. Now, I just want to say he is a little shorter, and that's because his head's squished down. And the eye placement is different because a lot of sticker-eyed pets have different eye placement. That could be a factor in telling whether it's fake or not. I don't know, but I just wanted to mention it. So you guys can see them side by side. If we look at them more close up, the colors are a little different. So I'm kind of thinking maybe he's fake, which is kind of crazy because I don't think I've ever seen a fake of the sticker-eyed collie. His top kind of hairline is a different shade to my authentic one. And if you look really closely at the tongues, the authentic version has a darker outline and like a little meep in the middle, whereas the possible fake one is just a kind of orangish red. There's no outline on the tongue. Yo, did they make a fake of the sticker-eyed collie? That's kind of crazy. I don't know. Like I said, let me know what you guys think. I am not an expert on this pet at all and would love to know your guys' opinions. Just looking at them side by side, giving you a little look-see all over. Now that I'm seeing them next to each other, I definitely am doubting the authenticity of this collie, but let me know what you guys think. This next pet I am 99% sure is fake, which sucks because in the listing photo it looked so authentic. I was like, damn, that's an authentic dachshund. So this was actually the first pet I put into my cart out of all the pets you guys are seeing today. I was really convinced it was authentic because when I have seen fake versions of this dachshund, it's looked more like this, like more kind of obvious that it's fake. So when I saw this one online, I was like, oh my god, did I just find an authentic for like $10? No, you didn't, stupid. Yeah, I'm pretty, like, certain she is fake. The bobble is very stiff, the neck peg is white, and also the bottom of the head's very flat. The colors are a bit off, which is a thing with this dachshund, but this one is, like, too off, if that makes sense. Also, the eyes aren't as glossy as they should be. They're more kind of, like, clouded. I don't own this dachshund, so unfortunately I can't do a side-by-side, and I'm very annoyed about that because I was really praying she was authentic. But I will put up a photo of an authentic one, and like, yeah, she's fake. It sucks because I really wanted her to be authentic, but I will admit she is a very incredible looking fake, like probably one of the best fakes of this dachshund I've ever seen. Like I said, any other time I've seen a fake of this pet, it's very obvious she's fake. But this one, it really had me second guessing. You guys gotta be freaking careful out there because it's getting me now. The fakes are getting too good, guys. Plus, I was really just wishful thinking, if I'm being completely honest. An unfortunate fake, but at least a good quality one. And the very last pet I have to show you guys is a very mysterious little raccoon because I don't know what's up with this guy. As far as I can tell, everything about him is authentic, like the head and body are both authentic LPS head and bodies. But he doesn't normally look like this. You see, the head on this LPS actually belongs to a fluffy Littlest Pet Shop. And thankfully, I actually own it, so I can do a side-by-side. So this LPS on the right is how he is normally meant to look. He has a fluffy tail, and it's not like a normal LPS tail, it's kind of like semi-hollow. There is a little nub underneath that this fluff connects to, and he also has painted hands and feet. But then we got this guy who has the same head, as you can see, but his body is different. it looks like it's unpainted and it has a normal raccoon tail. For another comparison, here is a normal raccoon body. So you can see it has the same body mold that a normal LPS raccoon would have. But again, the body isn't painted like this little guy. I thought maybe it was him, but his body's fully painted, even more than the fluffy tail one. And from my knowledge and research, there are no raccoons that have a fully just purplish bluish body like this with no paint on it whatsoever. So I have no idea what is up with this little guy. My personal theory is that it is the head of the fluffy raccoon on a unpainted raccoon body. That's just my guess. Could he be a mystery pet? Maybe. Could he be a prototype of the fluffy pet? Maybe. I don't freaking know. So I would love to hear your guys' theories. I'm not claiming he's a prototype. I'm not claiming he's a mystery pet or anything like that. I am asking you guys for help in identifying what he is. Like I said, he's most likely a head swap on an unpainted body. Which is something that I have seen on AliExpress, and I even have pets from AliExpress that have unpainted bodies. Insert the clip of those little birds. But I'd love to hear what your guys' theories are, if anybody has any knowledge about this little guy. And yeah, I just wanted to share it with you because I thought it was a cool find. And even if it is something as simple as like a body swap with an unpainted body and all that, I still think it's cool. Even though AliExpress is kind of a mixed bag when it comes to what you'll find on there, you can find cool things. Like I said, I've gotten unpainted pets, I've gotten mystery pets from there. It's a really cool place, but you gotta be careful because for every cool raccoon like this, there are 50 fake dachshunds. I apologize about the shift in angle and the lighting. The sun just decided to beam through my window after it's been raining all day, but okay. I think overall I'm very happy with this package. Majority of the pets seemed authentic. I am on the fence about that collie. I really don't know if it's real or not. I'm leaning towards fake just because after seeing it side by side, there are quite a few differences, and unfortunately the dachshund is fake. But the raccoon's cool, and obviously all the authentic pets I got are really cool as well. So there'll be a link to the seller in the description down below. Obviously shop with caution. I would say maybe stay away from the main 5 pets, but the other G2 pets seem pretty good to me, so if they have any LPS you're looking for, maybe check them out. My battery is about to die, so I'm gonna end this video here. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, like always, don't forget to like, comment, and of course subscribe. And I'll see you next time in another upload. Until then, bye guys!